Welcome to episode 20 of The Buck Stops Here, my Football Manager Mobile 2018 save with Telford United. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the month of January in 2019. It was a really good Christmas. We'd beaten our two closest rivals quite convincingly. Let's see how January went, 'cause of course it was December that we beat them in. Fixtures. So we pick up on the 1st of January, New Year's Day, a home win at Gateshead. We then travelled to Eastleigh and lost 1-0. Travelled to Solihull Moors, won 5-1. 2-0 win at home against Eastleigh in the FA Trophy, second round. And then finished off with a 1-0 win at home against Hampton and Richmond. So let's take a look at each game, starting with the Gateshead game. So Joe Hewitt put us into the lead in the 39th minute. Jacob Blythe extended the lead in the 77th minute. And it's just as well he did as Jordan Preston scored for Gateshead with a minute to go. Let's take a look at the ratings. Stephen Hewitt, man of the match. Fairly close match actually. Glad to have come out of that one with a win. Then travelled to Eastleigh, who were down around the bottom of the league and lost 1-0. 8 shots to their 7. We had 2 clear-cut chances. They had 2 shots on target. Paul McCallum scored in the 29th minute. Disaster then in the 32nd minute with Joe Hewitt going off injured. The real bad news there is he's out for approximately 2 months. Well, 2 months when he picked that up, so he's still got about another month before he resumes full training, so we'll probably add a couple of weeks onto that before he returns to full fitness. A couple of minutes from time, Gary McSheffrey saw red, but no, it was just not happening. Couldn't get any shots on target. Just a pretty poor day at the office all round. Let's take a look. Paul McCallum, man of the match. We had a solitary 8, which was Stephen Hewitt. Too many 6s dotted around, to be completely honest. Dusted ourselves off. A week later, we travelled to Solihull Moors and travelled to Solihull Moors for what turned out to be the John Marsden show. George Carline put the home side into the lead in the 10th minute. Again, Solihull Moors down around the bottom of the league. I thought, just as with the Easter game, oh no, here we go again. But then the 23rd minute, then the 70th, then the 77th, then the 83rd, and the 3rd minute stoppage time, John Marsden scored. So we went from 15 goals this season up to 20 in the course of one match. We can take a look at the ratings, but any guesses who man of the match was going to be? Oh, it's John Marsden. 5 goals unsurprisingly made him man of the match. And you can see that we had sort of 9s and 8s dotted around. A bit disappointing, Jacob Blythe started a striker, only a 6. He's not doing the business as Hewitt was. On the flip side, you can see plenty of reds on the Solihull Moors side with ratings of 5. We had a solitary 7, which was George Carline. Nice and convincing, and to be honest, I know there were lots of high ratings there for ourselves. 8s and sort of a 9 for Kenji Gorry, but it was down to the one man, John Marsden. Moving on, it was then the FA Trophy, so as I tend to do in the trophy, it's a full change. Ryan White scored in the first half stoppage time. Matthew Barnes-Homer put the tie beyond doubt with 5 minutes to go. Much the better side throughout, and we were able to get shots on target against them this time, which always helped. Slightly awkward moment. I realised just as we kicked off that I'd accidentally got Jake Andrews in goal, which saw a first minute substitution with Lewis Dunbar making way, Jake Andrews going to his normal midfield role, and Giles Patterson making his debut for us. Not quite certain how that happened, but next time I'm changing the team around for the trophy, I think I'll be paying a bit more attention to who the goalkeeper is. Ryan White picked up man of the match, but strong showings throughout. That led us then to the final league game of the month, Hampton and Richmond at home. So let's just take a look. Had all the match, as you can see, 14 shots to their 1, 4 shots on target to their 1, but it was just not happening. We're just not in with, just not able really to create chancing and get them on target and sort of really threaten. We won a penalty in the 75th minute. Kenji Gorry stepped up and sadly he confused a football penalty with a rugby penalty, blasted it over the bar, but That results in no goals as opposed to 3 points. With a minute to go, ball came in from left. Conor Ogilvie, Jacob Blythe. I don't know what he was trying to do at the time, but whatever it was, it worked, and in it went, and we pinched the win that, to be fair, we deserved. Match ratings: man of the match for Jacob Blythe with a rating of 8, but some good showings throughout the team. Jordan Lussey playing well in midfield. John Marsden only a 5, so he got hooked off. But yeah, happy with that. So let's just take a look at how the league's looking. We're top. There's 16 games to go, and we're top by 9 points, so that's quite nice. Take a look as well. We've scored the most goals in the league, 81 goals, so we've got a good chance, I think, with 16 to go, of breaking the 100 barrier, as we only need 19 more for that. We've only conceded 24 as well, so quite miserly at the other end. That also looks to be the best in the league. So two excellent stats there, which is why we're in such a lofty position. Let's just take a quick look at the awards. Nothing for me this month. Stevie Aitken of Woking, Manager of the Month. Player of the Month, Alex Finney of Maidstone. And David Titov of Whitehawk, the Young Player of the Month. So if we go back, month of February, we have got Chester at home in the league. We then travel to Ebbsfleet a couple of days later. We're then away again, Boreham Wood, this time in the FA Trophy third round, before rounding out the month with a home league game against Aldershot and a trip to Maidstone. So episode 21, we're going to be reviewing the month of February. I'm looking forward to seeing you back. Hopefully it will be another successful month, and we'll be able to extend our league at the top of the Vanarama National League.